Today we're going to do a client review again, and this is number 10, I believe. And I apologize for my scratchy throat, but I don't want to get behind on my videos. So the first word is vacation. Vacation. Don't forget that V at the front. Some people might be tempted to make that a hard sound like a B. Vacation. Make sure that you have your teeth out on your lip and it vibrates. Vacation. Because we can hear the difference between vacation and vacation. And the next word is fragile. Fragile. So that G in the middle is a J sound, and the ILE, we say it like an ul, fragile. Beard, beard. Make sure that's an E sound in the middle with an R. Beard, beard. Urged, urged. Make sure that's a ER kind of a sound at the beginning. Urged. And again, the G letter is pronounced like a J. Urged, urged. Meet, meet. Make sure you get your long E. Don't let it go into a short E. Mit. We want meet. See, hear the difference. Meet, mit. Meet, mit. A mitt is something you put on your hand either to catch a baseball or to hold a hot pan to put into the stove. So meat, E. Same pronunciation as meat, like beef or chicken or whatever. To meet someone or to eat meat, those all have the E, long E sound, meat. Zest, that's a fun word, zest. Make sure you get your Z. It's got a Z on the front and an S in the middle. Remember, the Z is just the voiced version of S. So your Z vibrates, the S does not. Zest. Louisiana, Louisiana. That S in the middle is a Z. Louisiana. Britain, Britain. So that final syllable is more like just an N sound. We say Brit, and then we make the N sound. Britain, Britain, Britain. I suppose you might hear some people say it more formally, Britain, Britain, Great Britain. But typically, you'll hear people in the United States, at least the Western United States, say Britain, Great Britain. Same thing with button. If you have buttons on your jacket, most people don't say button. Don't forget to button your buttons. We wouldn't really talk like that in regular conversation. We would say button up your jacket, button it up, button. Well, make sure the L is just touching your teeth. Don't push off too hard when it's a final L, or it's going to sound like well, which makes it sound like there's two syllables, and there's not. So, well, versus Wellington, you push off, right? But if it's a final L, you just touch and hold for a second. Well, ball, tall, fell. Busy, that S is a Z. Busy. Make sure it's a Z and it doesn't sound like busy, because that's not a word. Busy. I am so busy today. Seat. That EA is a long E sound. Seat. Make sure it doesn't go into a short I like sit or whatever. It's seat. Same thing as meat that we talked about before. Usually. Make sure that S in the middle is a ZH sound. Usually. ZH is just a voiced SH. Shh is SH. Zh is the voiced version. Turn on your voice. So we don't want it to sound like usually. That's an SH, and that will sound funny to most listeners. You want usually. It's voiced all the way through. Usually. Cracked. A lot of our past tense verbs have ED on the end, and most of them don't make that its own syllable. We just add a consonant. For instance, on this one, it's just the sound T. Instead of saying cracked, we say cracked. And the reason it's a T and not a D sound is because of that final K sound in crack. It's unvoiced, so we're going to unvoice the D. Cracked. turns into a T. Quivers, quivers. Quivers, like you shake, you tremble, or I guess it could be, what are quivers? Is that the thing that you hold your arrows in? Anyway, quivers, quivers. The QU, you know, kind of sounds like a QW, and then short I, V, and ers. Quivers, quivers. Okay, that's all for our client review number 10. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. Thanks.